at KacyCExcel, your lead to excellence, the most watched talk show in Canada and worldwide. I am Rida Chohan, the HRM professional, motivation speaker, and blogger from Canada. The purpose of the show has four meanings: promoting the promoters, educational, and cultural awareness. Yes, so today we have here two guests, two eminent ladies, empowered ladies, and respectful ladies who have really been helping the community achieve their goals and dreams and helping people around them achieve their dreams. We have here Kacy Chohan, the director and professor of KacyC English Excel Canada, and Svetlana Lana, the CEO of Immigrant Women in Business. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you very much, Rida. Thank you for the warm introduction.
Happy to be here. Thank you, Rida.
Amazing. Thanks for coming. And the show live at KacyCExcel is sponsored by KacyC English Excel Canada. IELTS 8.5 in self-pep 12, only in 5 intensive sessions with the great Kacy Chohan, a lady of dedication, diligence, and determination, as we all know. So let's talk about motivation in COVID-19. It's a tough time on all of us, but we are in this united, healthy, and safe. I hope both of you are safe at home with your family and friends. Svetlana and Kacy?
Yes.
Amazing. So let's talk about motivation in COVID-19. It has been a horrific year, I would say, death after death after death, but still we have to remain positive. So the topic of today is motivation in COVID-19. I know it's not an easy one, but we have to keep motivated. So Kacy, tell me, what did you learn in all these months of COVID-19?
I just learned one thing, and that is being positive, where positive is the most fearful word of this year. In every crisis, doubt or confusion, take the higher path, the path of compassion, courage, understanding, and love. Love yourself. If you love yourself, you'll love others. How will you love others? By protecting yourself. In order to protect yourself, keeping you safe from the very virus out there, you are automatically protecting others. So being positive, it's your very emotional intelligence, your inner motivation, the intrinsic motivation, which is a must out here in order to keep safe like how we are.
Svetlana. So Svetlana is the CEO of IWB. She does events after events after events after events, and that's the biggest purpose, to actually be connecting. So Svet, like, what has changed in this COVID-19?
More opportunities for everyone to tackle more challenges, right? The more challenges today, we have more challenges for entrepreneurs, leaders, activists. The more challenges, there are more opportunities. So that's why we used to do 4 events per month. Now we do 10, right? So that's how us leaders, we look at times of crisis, right? We actually very, very, very busy in all different levels. It is an exciting time for us. We obviously miss people. We love people. We love face-to-face. But leadership doesn't stop. I mean, we always find a way. We're always creative. We're always innovative. And the key to life and to any crisis is continue to move. Move, be engaged, be in action. If you go through challenging times in your life, with your family, with your mind, reach out to people. That's why organizations like Immigrant Women in Business exist, to be with people, to ask questions. Today we are talking about racism, mental health, but I do personally believe that what served me so well in my life is the power of leadership in the business world. That's how you fight and understand basic things. I mean, we were talking about racism just half an hour ago with 75 ladies all over Canada. When you build business, you don't discriminate. I mean, they're your customers. I mean, you have to at the end of the day, I mean, at the end of the month, I mean, you have to look at your financial statements, right? I mean, you don't have time to discriminate. I mean, you show love to everyone, Asian, Arab, Russian, Turkish. I mean, that's how you actually fight for yourself, all the nonsense and a lot of issues that come to us often from fearful thinking, unfortunately, often from media. Leaders, they think positive, they focus on positive, they always focus on solutions and moving forward.
Amazing. And then also tell me about the people who are self-employed have been like heavily impacted with their businesses. So it's like IWB has helped them in this pandemic.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, most of our members they have online businesses. It happens to be my passion, simply because online businesses. I'm from the world where we didn't have online distribution, right? I had experience business, a traditional business, seeing clients, traveling to see the clients in Japan, in China, and in Kuwait, and in Israel. So when online world came to this world, I was one of the first one to say, oh, that's it, right? Now we can do e-commerce. Now I don't need to wait for Royal Bank to clear my money for 30 business days that come from overseas. So the business becomes, it's not easy, but it's certainly, you can with ease capitalize on international channels, and it did eliminate a lot of nonsense that we used to deal in traditional business. So most of our members, they come to us and we help them to transition them online. So they were already prepared. Some obviously did get hurt into this process. Like we have 4 ladies, they own farms, right? They didn't have really, we couldn't really put them in online distribution. If you sell through restaurants and through markets and everything is closed, I mean, that was the challenge. But that's why you have the community, right? I did organize the community to purchase gift cards and purchase some products, some meat from those ladies to keep them going. And as a community, we help them out.
Amazing. Kacy, also like talking about the internet world. We also know that IELTS is a very difficult exam. Self-pip is another one. So tell me more about your clientele. Like, have things changed within your business, being in this business of immigrant?
With this present pandemic, the thing here is that nothing stops. Nothing will stop. Before it was paper-based, now everything is online. You can very well give the IELTS exam online. Immigration is still continuing. People, right now there's a lockdown, but then the processing is slow, but it is happening. So for the very IELTS, the training online on my very website, which is www.KacyC.ca. Students internationally or in Canada, they can book online, and all the training they can receive online. They can get that very score, which is 7.5 and 8, in order to apply for the PR into Canada, or for immigration into Canada, or for their citizenship. So if you are determined and you are dedicated, there's always a way. You create the opportunity. There is a pathway. The pathway can be different, but then it is possible. Everybody can still do and get successful. Right now, in this pandemic time, can be online. We are here to help. The business is going on. We are welcoming everybody. Once the lockdown is over, if you go and check on the KacyC.gc.ca website, we are, Justin Trudeau is a great leader out here. So there is an exemption to travel. If you've got the visa, you can still travel into Canada with keeping all the precautions at hand. But at the same time, the thing here is that the world does not stop. Yes, it's a pandemic. Yes, there is death out there. We have to keep positive in this most positive sign, in the sense that it's an energy within us. We want to achieve, we will achieve it no matter what, irrespective of whatever the conditions are.
Amazing, amazing. Swet, so talking about positivity, it is one of the most difficult things to do in a negative environment with negative people, with complex people, because everybody is in this race and is in a competition that I'm the best and I can do whatever on myself. So like people also give you negative vibes. So talking about positivity, how do you really be positive in a negative environment, which is very difficult. So I want to hear your thoughts on that.
We always teach people the power is always in the power of your network. That's your responsibility as a mother, as a leader, as a human being to surround yourself with positive people. So this is probably one of the most difficult decisions I had to make in my life. And most leaders, emotional leaders like Kacy and most immigrant women in business, emotional people, people love us. They all love us because we love them back tenfold, right? But on a leadership role, being an activist or growing any organization, there is no time for negativity. You have to be constantly be positive, and those leaders who are around you have to have the same level of positivity and higher. Otherwise, you'll never make it as a leader. So it's our responsibility to build that network. So that's why we always do networking events, build relationship. Those are your people, right? I mean, pick up the phone, follow up, see the smile on her face, see that she is connected in her community, like we connected with Kacy and with many others with multicultural communities. So we build that tribe of people who always there think positivity. Do people choose to think negative? Yes. In Canada, is there opportunity for them to find a tribe like Immigrant Women in Business or any other female leaders who are doing a remarkable job, right? Lead with example, leave the power of positivity. Absolutely, it's our choice. It's in our hands. We do as much as we can. That's why we love Kacy, and I love all my founding members and all immigrant women in business, because we lead with love, right? We show as much love as we can to people. We are as humble as we can be. We are on our knees to people. We understand that they go through difficult time, mental health, juvenile suicide right now in Canada. We have tremendous issues. But I feel if we show with simplicity that love to people, they come to us, and that we see it all the time. Slowly and surely they come to us. So yes, it's maybe difficult for them to have that conversation right away because you're positive, they're negative, you're wealthy, they're poor. But I mean, we are making that bridge happen, right? So we are humans, and it's our passion and determination and in our massive action to help those people. It's actually not about other leaders. Of course, we love the growth of other leaders, but most important for us, the community, because they're the majority and they need help. So that's why we become naturally and do a lot of work in our communities. And I believe the love and showing that love to people, that's the answer for a lot of issues. And anybody needs hugs, feels fearful, cannot find a job, I mean, they can go to you. Again, it's the power of your network, which we have, and we're willing to share. We're willing to share experiences. We're willing to share our connections. And we're willing to share love, the most important, that would get people going and smiles, of course. Thank you, Rida.
Amazing. And Svetlana is all about giving warm hugs and giving that positivity, giving that energy vibe. Amazing, amazing. Kacy, you have been a woman of action, and you have been a woman who has achieved a lot in her life, but it came with a lot of struggle. It came with a lot of, I mean, a pandemic is a real life example that you have been saying that we still have to move on in life and be prepared, because this is a time for us to transition into a bigger and better version of what we were post the pandemic. But then this also has taught us a lot of things. So tell me about your positive mindset, where you have been through so much of negativity yourself. Not negativity, I would say, but so much of struggle with achieving your degrees, with getting your jobs, and actually proving yourself in a multicultural country, in Dubai and in Canada. So what is that one thing which always motivates you to never stop giving up?
Well, like what Svetlana said, it's when being positive is not an option, but a choice. And the only choice which we've got, and we have to take that. That very one thing is not stopping, continuing trying until we achieve. We will achieve. Strike out the word no from your dictionary. You have to keep positive and try until you get. So you won't stop until you achieve. Achievement is out there. It's just that our very inner selves, the energy within us, that very positivity in us, is your very desire burning enough? So there's a fire kindled within, a blaze which envelops. If so, like I always said, dreams are not those which you see while sleeping. Dreams are those which won't let you sleep. If you've got that dream and if you've got that burning desire, you're going to achieve it no matter what, irrespective whatever. I got my 3 master degrees. I am here today. I proved myself in Canada to prove first to myself, and automatically they respect the protocols. They follow you there. If you've done it, you can help other people to achieve. In this very pandemic area, my very request to everybody out there is that it's all in your mentality. It's all within you. Facebook is full of precautionary measures, how to keep yourself protective. Instagram, Pinterest, go to the internet, Google everything. It's out there. Get that awareness. We don't need to really get depressed. We have to have faith. This life is beautiful. We need to live. We need to live for ourselves. We need to live for others. Now, keeping that safe distance, not going out and shaking hands, going into that fresh air. Also, cleaning your hands for 20 seconds is that wiping that very virus and the dirt out. You wash it away into the very gutter. That's what you got to do. You are feeling cough, you want to sneeze. Yes, do that on your sleeve. There's so many things out there. Precaution. For me, if I feel a bit of sore throat, hot water helps a lot. Hot water with ginger or a honey, or go for the neocitron, which you drink and then your throat is completely okay. But what really keeps you going is that you want to live, is that you want to achieve, is that if you are good enough, you're going to go out there and help others. So that very positivity in you, that very burning desire in you, it really helps you out there to become successful.
Amazing. Svetlana, I have always seen you smiling, hugging, full of positivity. But what is the motivation behind the smile? What is the motivation behind giving those warm hugs? And what is the motivation behind making that difference? Because you have been a successful leader with IWV, and you have been starting this campaign of positivity that I have to make other people successful along with myself. So what is that motivation which really kicks you in, like, I have to do this? And why?
No,
Red Bull gives you wings.
Basic formula of success, right? People, they talk about success, and I believe that people that come to this country for a reason. They don't come here to, yes, having a job. I know, Rida, you in the job market is beautiful, but whether they have the career in job or in business, they come here to make a difference. They come here to be happy, and they can, right? I mean, I'm truly my always gratitude to this country, right? I mean, what motivates me always the beautiful country that we live in. Canada is the country where we can lead with the diversity, enjoy freedom, we can enjoy equality. We have basic human rights here in place. I mean, that's impossible not to be motivated. I came from the country where female leadership, it's not welcome, right? I mean, still most females in Russia, they're not allowed in a most prestigious business clubs. And why is that? I mean, if in my 25-year-old I became a millionaire in Russia, why wouldn't I be allowed, right? So coming to this country, I mean, this is just a miracle. I mean, this is the country where you can where you create those miracles, and you can. We have
it's a land of opportunities.
100%, and basic things. I mean, they're not available in other countries. I mean, most countries, why people come here from Brazil, Argentina, and Russia and China, don't they have money there? Of course they do. They come here because we have people go to jail for financial fraud. We actually have transparency. We have still a lot of work to do, but we do. You cannot buy those things. This is my biggest motivator. Once you build a business in Russia and you become successful in those numbers, but I didn't see that success because I still lived in a relationship where my husband could do anything he wanted to do. When in the business world, I wasn't recognized, even though the majority of the business I created myself. So coming to this place each and every day, I look in this country, I kiss this land. This is the land where you can build a business and leave the legacy. Where can you be a role model for your family, when you can build a business that nobody can take it away from you, like in other countries, right? So to me, the motivation comes from here, from my own experiences, obviously. And I do understand that people come to this country and sometimes you get stuck, right? You come here and you get a job that you don't like, and then you have kids, and then you don't have your parents here, relatives, and then you end up paying bills, and 20 years later, okay, so it's good. I'm happy because my kids are going to be happy. No, that's why we do what we do. Like Kacy and I, immigrants, they come here, they bring a tremendous amount of spirit. They took the risk to come to this country. They are bringing tremendous amount of skills. Those people, they speak several languages. I mean, we are the backbone of this economy. We are the one who I clearly did see in the last 26 years. Immigrants, they work 10 times harder because we have to make it, right? And those who are not feeling good and a little bit confused or lost, again, I strongly believe not because they choose to be lazy, simply they didn't have the right guidance, not the right connections. We are willing to help them. So this is the answer on your question, would be Canada itself. It's a beautiful place to live. Do you have to work hard here to capitalize and become that person? Absolutely. It took me literally first 10 years to work so hard, to sleep 4 hours a day, and I constantly was working, right? But did show me one successful person who didn't work hard? I do not know those people. I mean, all self-made people, they worked very, very hard. And this is what
amazing. And it's all about just believing in yourself, believing in those dreams, and motivating yourself internally, because when you do that internally, then it comes out externally. So that's the message people like to give to all our viewers, is that self-motivation is the biggest factor to make you successful before you are motivated externally. Kacy and Swet, it's time to end our show. Any last message for our beautiful audience who have always been following live with KacyCExcel and also like promoting us? So Kacy, would like to say something to our viewers?
Well, I would say the world needs huge positive energy to fight against the negative forces. Go to the center of your inner and generate the positive energy for the welfare of the humanity. Dedication, diligence, and determination, along with the grace of Almighty. One last thing, which because Swet has been mentioning Canada, our own Justin Trudeau. This is Canada, and in Canada, better is always possible. Thank you.
But would you like to give a last message to our viewers? And Swet is an amazing human being. I would like to encourage all of you to go to the IWB site and follow their fan page. It's an amazing organization with amazing people in it, with amazing opportunities. Swet.
Thank you, Rida. Thank you for having me. My last words would be surround yourself with positive people. Make big goals, lofty goals, those who would fire you up. Those goals make a difference, always make a difference, and never give up on your dreams.
Amazing. So we had here Kacy Chohan and Svetlana, the two amazing guests live on a show. We'll see you next time with a brand new show with a brand new guest. Till that time, keep watching Live with KacyCExcel, your lead to excellence, because you are your only limit. Thank you.